What was the classical revival's role in Renaissance origins? Imagine a time when Europe was waking up from a long sleep, eager to rediscover its roots. The classical revival was the spark that ignited the Renaissance. It was a movement that brought back the art, ideas, and culture of ancient Greece and Rome. This shift marked a clear break from the medieval focus on religious themes and feudal life. Instead, people started to celebrate human potential and achievements, inspired by classical models. The revival began with the rediscovery of ancient texts and artifacts. Many of these writings had been stored away in monastic libraries or brought to Western Europe by Greek scholars fleeing Constantinople after its fall in 1453. These texts included philosophy, history, rhetoric, and literature from ancient Greece and Rome. Renaissance humanists eagerly studied and translated them, emphasizing the Roman idea of humanitas. This concept valued education, moral philosophy, and civic responsibility. It encouraged scholars to focus on secular subjects alongside religious studies. In art and architecture, the classical revival inspired a return to balance, proportion, and naturalism. Artists studied classical statues and ruins, adopting techniques like linear perspective and anatomical accuracy. They created works that combined mythological themes with Christian stories, reflecting a new cultural blend. For example, artists like Sandro Botticelli painted mythological figures such as Venus, while Michelangelo revived the idealized human from seen in Greek and Roman sculptures. Music also saw a revival of ancient Greek modes and theories of harmony. These ideas influenced the development of polyphony and musical composition during the Renaissance. The classical revival also encouraged a more secular and individualistic outlook. Patrons like the Medici family supported artists and scholars who embraced classical ideals, spreading Renaissance culture across Europe. For medieval Europe, this movement was a turning point. It shifted focus from religious dogma and feudal order to a culture that valued human experience, reason, and the natural world. The classical revival laid the foundation for the Renaissance, connecting the medieval past with the modern age. It was a time when Europe began to see itself through a new lens, one that celebrated human achievement and the beauty of the natural world, setting the stage for centuries of cultural growth.